Help is here in Houston. In the air, in the water, and in the person standing next to you.
We're gonna be here until the last person leaves.
The Houston Police Dive Team took us along for swift water rescues.
One more.
From the Wood Forest Chase apartments.
You're going to the same place. We got a group of 2.
The entire complex emptied into a line of anxious parents.
Absolutely scary. Paranoid because you have kids and you worry about them and you don't know what's going to happen.
And brave kids.
It's a bad day.
It's a bad day? Tell me why.
Because it's raining.
Raining so much for so long. Evacuees getting their first look outside can't believe it.
This is Wood Forest that we're on, so it's amazing. The elementary school is gone.
Neither can the most seasoned pros.
All the flooding I've seen in all the years is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
And the boats are just step one. Families piled into a moving truck manned by volunteers, skimming over the water to finally reach solid ground, though nothing feels solid right now. Feel good to be getting out of here?
Yeah, but I mean, in the what though, I don't know.
No, you gotta be 16.
No, you can get your permit at 15.
In the Boderin family, there are no limits to what you can achieve when you're willing to work hard.
This was the most intriguing seniors.
Their oldest daughter is also the oldest 14-year-old I've ever met.
I've heard that a lot, actually a lot.
Feifei Hanmei is an achiever, and her love of learning started early.
Even as a baby, when you read those books to her, she's all like laser focused.
One summer, there was this thing at the library to read books, and I read 500 books.
She was 5 years old. She was 5 years old.
Some of those books are still on the shelf.
If you're really invested in a book, then it's like you're not even there anymore, like you're inside the book.
Her imagination also sparked one long-term motivation.
I watched Kung Fu Panda, and I was like, this is for me, this is who I want to be.
11 years later,
International Tansudo Federation.
She's a third-degree black belt.
This is my name, and this is my dawn number. It's honestly just for you to know that you've done something, you've worked hard on something, and now these are the results.
She credits karate for teaching her determination and discipline, which carried over to Civil Air Patrol.
I'm a chief, though, and I think that's pretty cool.
All of which have prepared her for tonight.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
When she'll graduate from Martin High School at just 14.
Is it? Am I right?
This fall, she'll attend LeTourneau University in Longview.
Being a pilot is like my main goal right now.
Until then, she finally gets to enjoy her one favorite thing.
I really like sleeping. Like, sleeping is a hobby. Like, sleeping is an activity for me.
Reporting in Arlington.
She knows I'm proud. I'm really proud.
Kristen Dickerson, NBC5.
They're cracking, they're splitting, they're coming apart on the end.
Pamela Tucker says she cannot wait to get rid of these shingles once and for all. They're made by Tamco, a building products manufacturer. She had a number of shingles to choose from, but she went with their Heritage 50 AR line because it carried a 50-year warranty.
When you look at something that carries a 50-year warranty, you'd think, well, you're getting a good product. You're not.
10 years in, she says the shingles started having problems, so she contacted the company for new shingles. But Tamco denied her claim, saying the warranty covers manufacturing defects directly resulting in leaks.
And somebody said, you know, are you angry? Yes, I'm angry. I've also learned that they have class action lawsuits against them.
Consumers in California, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Illinois, and Kentucky have filed class action lawsuits against the company, claiming Tamco shingles are plagued by design and manufacturing flaws with bogus warranties.
It is absolutely disgusting.
We called Tamco on Ms. Tucker's behalf, and the company agreed to review her case. An inspector came back to her home to take a closer look at the shingles, and nearly a week later, she received a call from Tamco saying they saw more damage than they did the first time around and agreed to settle her claim.
What went through my head was, thank you, Lord. I cannot believe they're doing this. I really and truly couldn't, because I thought that denial letter was the end of the story.
Tucker says a representative reassured her the replacement shingles would be different from what she had before, Heritage Premium to be exact. But Tucker wanted to know more about this shingle line.
You'd better believe I'm going to check on it and see what it is.
And after doing more research, she learned the Heritage Premium shingles are the same as the Heritage 50 AR shingles that she had before. Tamco confirmed that the product is the same and was renamed.
Why would you offer to put the same roof on my house when I had the problem that I did originally? The roof was on there less than 10 years and it has come apart. They're basically putting a Band-Aid on a problem and a Band-Aid that's going to come back off again. I'm not going to accept the same roof. I'm not going to.
We went back to Tamco with Tucker's concerns, and instead of providing her with the same shingles, a representative agreed to send her a check for $14,450 to cover the shingles and labor.
How are you feeling as a homeowner?
Delighted and relieved, truly. And hopefully this will not only help me, but it will help anyone that has had a problem with shingles or anything else.
His name is Shepherd, and he is the happiest little guy. He's just very active and loves to play and yell and...
On June 2nd, 2017, Allison Scott gave birth to her second child, Shepherd.
Healthy baby, big baby, didn't have any issues in the beginning.
But as Shepherd got older, feeding time became increasingly challenging. At 6 months, the couple realized something just wasn't right with their baby boy.
Anytime I fed him, about 2 hours later, he would start vomiting and go and just turn limp and very cold.
After several emergency room visits, Shepherd was diagnosed with food protein-induced enterocolitis syndrome, or FPIES. It's a rare disorder that affects the gastrointestinal tract. Shepherd's symptoms eventually developed into an oral aversion, causing him to fear food and reject eating. Doctors said if progress wasn't made, he could be looking at a feeding tube.
It's hard. You don't want anything to be wrong with your child. So when I heard that, I just said, I have to get him help. I have to help him figure this out.
Shepherd was referred to an inpatient feeding program at Our Children's House in Dallas. Mary Fink, who oversees the program, met with the Scotts to learn more about their son's condition.
He had severe diarrhea, severe vomiting, and so he was losing weight.
Shepherd was seen by 5 doctors at Our Children's House, who each recommended him for the program. Their goal? To help Shepherd break his old eating habits.
With our team's expertise, he should make some progress.
Allison was anxious to get her son into this program, but earlier this month she received a letter from Cigna denying coverage because it, quote, is not medically necessary.
What do you mean it's not medically necessary? We have all of these doctors saying it is, and everyone fighting for him to get in this program, and insurance was the only thing that was standing in the way. That couldn't be his final answer.
Allison refused to give up on this program, so she called me, hoping that we could help her son. I reached out to Cigna to find out why Shepherd's coverage had been denied. Cigna did not immediately get back to me, but Allison says she got a call from Cigna a few hours after I reached out.
I was just ecstatic. I just started crying.
She learned Cigna had overturned its decision and the program for her son would be covered.
I just am thrilled that he is going to get the help that he needs.
When are you all going to be moving in?
Today, in an hour.
You're moving in today?
Yes.
For the next 21 days, the Scotts will call Our Children's House their home.
I'm so grateful.
Little Shepherd still has a long way to go in his journey, but his parents will be right by his side.
He's what gives me the motivation to get him what he needs.
Good job.
He's the best little guy.